Hello Battlefield, play for free. This is Drizzt coming back at you with another gameplay commentary. This time it will be done with the M110 semi-automatic sniper rifle for the Recon class. I find it is definitely a challenge using the base gun. It would definitely be a lot easier using attachments with it, but the whole purpose of this was using the base gun, and it also definitely gave me a couple lessons for seeing just how much attachments really affect weapons in this game. Anyways, I have one shout out to give, which is to Elder God. I hope this commentary plus any others give you inspiration, because I know you have been needing it recently for your ventures. Anyways, going back to this gun, I also would like to add that it is in storage now, and you cannot purchase it anymore. Previously, it was 45,000 credits, so it was definitely affordable credits-wise. This gun also went into storage with the 416 carbine, which is also another gun I would advise you to get. That one more for actual domination purposes of this game, and not just for simple fun challenge with a difficult weapon purpose. Which actually gets me to my point that this gun has very interesting stats compared to any of the other semi-automatic sniper rifles. I would say it's right between the M14 EBR and the SVD in terms of fire rate. And where it gets interesting is with the damage, because it is much lower, or I wouldn't say much, but definitely lower than any of the other semi-automatic sniper rifles, including the faster firing SKS. For that, I would actually say it is the weakest one to get, and that's why I also say it is a challenge to use. As something to add on top of that, I also would say that the ammo count on this is also quite interesting, and it's important to have an assault class right by you, or just to pack a good pistol with you, which I did luckily, which was an at least M1911. It's my favorite pistol to use as of now. I like to switch it up a little bit though. The ammo count on the M110 is 14 bullets per magazines and 3 magazines total. That's really low. I advise you just to get the SKS over the M110 for that reason. But anyways, that is my personal opinion. Another complaint I have is about the reticle, which gets kind of obscured in the vegetation or whatever dark environment is around. I was originally planning on recording this and tried recording it on the NMAR, but I was continually lost because of the vegetation, which kept on obscuring my view with the very minimal black sights or black dots for a sight. So that's very important to take into account. I suggest a red dot for this, not just because of the vegetation or not just because of the reticle of the default scope, but because of the recoil. The recoil on this gun is quite painful, I would say. It mainly goes up, but it definitely sways to the side a little bit when you fire this gun. As for my next point, this is about the actual tactics to use. Right about now in this video, I start heading down towards the middle or towards B flag on this map, and I finally figure out that the best way to work around with this gun and be effective with it is to get near a spawn point and then pretty much make people rage by going just a little bit off to the side of the spawn point, and I just pretty much held back their team while the rest of my team did the work while I was occupying pretty much the rest of the infantry. It was pretty much just me against a whole bunch of other people, so I had to be super sneaky and had to be very cautious about where I went because I knew there were people after me every second. Anyways, that is my tactic for it. It's pretty much just drawing people out of their safe zone of the middle of their team. Another tactic I would suggest is going on a more medium-sized map such as Karkan or Mashter, and actually getting some long-range sniping in with ballistic scope and definitely Viper mags on this. Increasing your ammo count and damage is absolutely essential with this weapon. I could not stress the point further. With this setup, you could take out your worst enemies, who would be engineers and medics, from relatively far away. At close range, there's literally no chance of standing against engineers or medics, or even any sort of short-range recon with a VSS Venturas or SVUA. Anyways, that's my little tip for using the M110. It is a gun that needs attachments. That's definitely, I've noticed that when I played with it, and I've learned a lot. I think I will play with it with attachments on this gun as long as I don't need to play with the base gun. Anyways, this is the end of my commentary. Suggestions are always welcome still, and will always be welcome. Just tell me what to improve on. I'd also ask you to suggest other movies for me to do. Soon I'll be hitting level 30 with my recon, so I can make up some guides for certain setups for different game modes and maps. But most importantly right now for my YouTube channel is that you guys just support me, watch my videos, subscribe, suggest more videos, and just get my show going, you know? Thanks for watching, and see you on the battlefield, soldiers.